Alright, hello, welcome back to what might be the final episode of the main story. So today we got, we made some more progression to the Crimson Tower. I've reached the end of this floor, which I'm pretty sure is where I'd stopped last episode. Yeah, we cleared out this room, came up here. I did a little bit, so when you come up here we are outside, out in space. Like any 7th Dragon game, we gotta end up in space at some point, because that's where dragons come from. That's where they live. That's where babies come from, for real. I've been thinking about the skills, and I have been talking about how I want some HP regeneration. So, you know, we'll get Nature Song again. It's been a long time, Nature Song. It's been a while. We're still working towards Apocalypse. Cider's got no points. Will's got 1 point. Guess we're gonna max out Arrow Link. it just works. So I cleared out this floor. And yeah, one of those 2 treasure chests has the map. I don't remember which one. So, next floor. Now I have not. Whoa, okay. Okay, flower just spawns in. Alright, that's new. That's new. Oh, I see. It's basically multiple floors. Yeah, this is a different floor, basically. Okay, but still. Never seen flowers spawn in like that. Alright, it's gonna clear out this floor. Because the dragon's up here. Ah, we're about to get a random fight. No! Not the charm! Ah! Dragons up here are tower dragons. And, some second dragon that I don't remember. Ah, these are the other dragons. The Angler Dragon X. Listen, all y'all about to die the same. It does not matter. What's inside? Hypno Crystal, nice. We used one of those. Tower Dragon's poison is pretty dangerous. Alright. Next floor. Ah, hey. Okay, 1 dragon in the middle that we gotta lure in somehow. And these other dragons. We'll take care of it. Ah! Hello? Bitter dragon. Yo, I'm bitter too now. What are you here for? Alright, I was waiting until I finished clearing out these outer dragons. I was gonna say, this floor, nothing too interesting, it's just full of angler dragons, which have the ability to remove any buffs you've got. Which means all my... Okay, so 1, the angler dragons remove buffs. 2, the bloomgrass nymphs, which are the only random encounter on this floor, can petrify. So that put together is making MP regeneration kinda hard for Fizz, you know? I set up the skill, every second turn, you know, the anglerfish has like a pattern. You know, turn 1, well, we got the preemptive on it, but basically, its turn 1 is, you know, whatever attack it does. Its turn 2 is usually Deep Darkness, which as you can see, you know, removes our buffs. And its turn 3 is usually the counter attack. And that is kind of its loop. So I got like 2 turns at most to pull off, you know, Moonlit Song before it goes away. So right now it's countering. We'll just do... man. Look. We can do it. We can handle it. We can handle it. It's just... Come on, I just want some mana without using mana waters. That's why I brought Fizz. I want mana recovery for free. Just, you know how that phrase goes, when there's a will, there's a way. When Will is here, there's always a way. He's got it handled. Man, Will reminds me of my land check in Atrocity 1. They both got like 2 skills they use, but they're both really good skills. It's just... Look, they got 1 niche and they do it well. What else can I ask for? You know what I mean? Nothing else that they need to do. Call for help. Have some shame. Have some shame. Down there, how long, I'm doing basic attacks with Kai. You know I'm done. I'm doing basic attacks with Kai. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, stop. Look, don't make me Angel Cage. Look, I'm about to Angel Cage. Never get healed again. May you never get... Ah, Will! Will! Alright, hang on. Can we do this fast enough? Who's the fastest of these 3? I would... Well, Kai does have the Skanda Cloak. I don't know if that makes her the fastest here. We'll see if we can revive Will before the fight ends. Okay, Fizz is the fastest. Sorry, Will. Okay, you are the highest level here, Will. It's fine. Okay, let's use one of these. Yeah, let's do some stat checks. Okay, 83, 75. Okay, yeah. Fizz is the fastest. Though Kai Nope, Kai's the third fastest. Alright. Will's come a long way. He would usually be the slowest, I remember. But that was way back around the start. It's been a while. Oh! You can feel a draft blowing from... really, I mean, I guess I could feel a draft of sorts in space. I don't know. Don't think there's much air in space to feel drafts from. But as long as y'all give me a shortcut. The view is hazy. It likely goes to the bottom. Okay, that dive off. It is a whole different message. Ooh, nice. Another shortcut. Alright, let me go back to town. Wait, I still don't think we found any of that item that we're looking for. No, the cerulean wings? Something like that. Yeah, 10 cerulean wings. No ordinary dungeon or monster provides such a prize. Only by unlocking the sealed dungeon will you recover any. Oh! Hold up. So you mean it's only in the post-game dungeon? Do you mean it's only in the post-game dungeon, or are you just saying that for the final dungeon? You know what? Probably is post-game dungeon. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, actually, kind of would be, because there's usually not quests in 7 Dragon games that, you know, ask you to go to the post-game dungeon. So, you know what? I guess that'd be cool. Oh no. Also, wow, Kai's gained levels pretty quick. She's already level 62. She's basically caught up with about half the crew. Yeah, let's do a team switch while we're here. I can't believe Jin has gone the whole game without resurrection. How did I? What? Whoa! Okay, where are we? What are we standing on? These look like eyeballs or eggs or some other third creeping thing. I can't even tell where I can walk. I need that map post haste. It looks like I can walk anywhere that's green. Any of the red. Hey. Oh, they jumped me! Ah! You're just angler dragons. Why are you acting so tough? They actually jumped me frame 1. That was terrifying. Then I learned, oh, they're just angler dragons. Never mind. But still. I respect the hustle. Okay, here's something new. Worm Dragon X. Worm Dragon. You're probably weak to freeze. Look, it's been a while since we fought y'all. But I know y'all were in the desert somewhere. So, you know. Wouldn't be surprised if y'all are weak to ice. Ah, yes, 900. Oh, Ancient Toss. Okay, we're getting all kinds of new dragons. You know what I mean? All kinds of different dragons. Because, we've definitely seen this model before. I'm really proud of how far everyone in this team has come. You know, they all started off. We were having a rough start. You know, all 9 of these people, they have all proven themselves definitely in different ways. Ice Switch. Because some of these people were worrying me. Cider is actually just a really, like, competent attacker. Like, she's just actually a good melee fighter, you know? I was like, ah, man, we're teaching the tank how to attack physically. How well is this gonna go? She, like, of course she's not doing Kai, Jin, numbers. But that's not what our main role... Hello. We weren't leaving you behind. We're not. You didn't have to run in like that. No, I was expecting giant numbers for Cider. You know, she's not doing giant numbers, but she's doing really good numbers. Like, these are some really good random encounter clearing numbers. And good... Not even just chip damage. This is good damage. Same with Soda. I think I said this last episode. Soda has gone, like, a bit above what I expected for him to do, damage-wise. You know, there's one thing that I kind of disappointed. It's more of a me thing. I did not learn that, well, I didn't get to really do much with the fist skills. Those didn't work out too well. I think you just gotta really go all in on those skills, to be able to get everything out of them. We are down to 18 dragons. That's crazy. And another thing, I did not learn the super stance, the one that lets you have all 3 as long as your HP's at 90 or higher, 90% or higher. I mean, I knew that wasn't just gonna be the easiest thing to manage once I learned it. But, you know, we got Cider here. We could have tried. Though, to be fair, it's not that often where I go into a fight, start with one stance, and then I'm like, oh man, the amount of work, you know, the amount that we're gonna lose out by taking this one turn to switch stances is so much. I don't even want to do it. I mean, sometimes I just don't do it just because. But usually it's just like, all right, let's just go to EI. Let's get Fubuki going. It's not much work. But of course, any turn lost is a turn of damage lost, so, you know, your mileage may vary. For me, it's like, we usually are not in that tough a situation in fights in general. Where I'm like, oh, every turn counts very specifically. Like, early game, definitely. But as we get later in the game, it's like, you know, the turns kind of go by. The turns kind of just go by. We usually just handle things well enough. I was also worried about bouncing. I tried to use terrorize. I tried to use terrorize. Oh, we wasted her concentrate. I'm oh my god. I forgot what I was even saying. I was so flabbergasted. I've never made that sort of misclick. I'm so used to Cider, Nightblade, Circuit Blade misclick. You know, I never thought of any other brand of misclick I could have possibly done with these characters. But alright. Alright. Oh, who's confused? Alright, Jin's confused. Great, the one character that, you know, could normally heal that. Oh, we didn't buy any someone else. Well, hey. You know what I mean? Hey, hang on. Yes! Replace that ailment. Alright. Hey, we found a use for Lullaby immediately in the same fight where I accidentally misclicked. That's how the Mafia works. It's just that easy. No! I was trying to open the menu so fast. I was trying because Cider's dying. Whew, okay. No wonder these guys move so fast. I think that's the whole point. They're like, alright, we don't even give the player a chance to calm down. If they manage to defeat all the, like, if they manage to defeat some of the dragons at once, the other ones are gonna come right after. So don't even try anything. Don't even try to open that menu. It's not gonna work. Yes. Alright, let me go. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. Staircase over there. I don't know what's over there then. I thought that would be the staircase. Alright, yeah, let me go back buy some someone else. I don't like not having anything. Oh yeah, I forgot, you know, slightly on topic, because we're talking about 7 Dragon, which, you know, has a certain artist in it, whose name I forgot. But more specifically, there's this new game that's coming out in the West. I think it's been out in Japan for some years. It's called Monu, and it has a really long title afterwards. It's like, even if you die, have faith, you can get up, and I believe we can defeat the Dark Lord. It's a, you know, one of those manga titles, one of those long-ass manga titles. That game has the same artist as the person who did the art for this game, who I think is called Mota, actually. Yeah, pretty sure their name is Mota. And there was someone else who'd also worked on this game who was working in that game. I don't think it was Yuzo Koshiro, no. It was somebody, and I don't think it was Kazuya Nino. I don't know, let me do some research. Telling post, you know, editing me, do some research. We need to figure out who these people are. Because yeah, I saw that game. It's a first-person dungeon crawler. And it's like, huh. I don't know. The art style does kind of throw me off. Everybody looks a little too chibi for my liking. I don't know. Usually I don't mind, but there's something about this style. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've seen this artist do the art for this game. And I'm like, why is everyone like super chibi now suddenly? But Manu as a game, I remember seeing some stuff about it when it was first, you know, coming out in Japan. I was like, huh, yeah, I mean, first-person dungeon crawler, of course, that's a genre that I like a lot. One of my favorite genres of games, actually. Dungeon crawlers in general, it doesn't have to be first-person. But yeah, I like either. It just happens the ones I usually play, the ones I usually gravitate towards, it end up being first-person. But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, Eternity HD Collection is coming out the start of next month. So I'm not gonna have much else that I can buy. Wow, Little Dragon, we haven't seen you in a long time. But yeah, not much else I can really get once I spend friggin' 80 on Eternity HD Collection. What happened to Shame? I know. I've lost Shame to buy an $80 pack of games. It's like, at the least, I can tell myself, look, I knew I was going to get Eternity 3 and 2 HD. 3 because I never played it, and the prices for a physical version of 3, which we're not even getting, it's digital, but prices for an official version of 3 on the DS are demonic. And Eternity 2 Untold is my favorite Eternity so far. Because the only Eternity I have not played is the, really, 3. And the original version of 2. Because the original version of 2 and 2 Untold have a lot of differences, so it'll be fun to play 2 HD and see what that's like. God, really, what am I walking on though? These look like eggs. Whoa! What's going on down there? Hey. What's going on down there? Hey. Alright. Is this the final trial? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all 10. That's the 10 remaining dragons. Wow. I've actually 100%ed the dragon hunt. That's great, actually. That's great. Here, Saul. Alright, ladies and gents, let's do it! Which one of y'all wants some first? None of y'all. Can I go behind y'all? I'll just see if I can get a preemptive on any of y'all. Whoa, okay. Longhorn X. A lot of 2s and 1s over there. Can any other dragon even fit here, though? Longhorn rat. Hey! Kai? Kai, what's her plan now? What's her plan? She's about to lead the dragon army. What's next? Sting Drake X. I don't remember this dragon. Huh. Alright, and a long boy. Next up. Triceratop. Right, Triceratop. Ah, it's been a long time. You embarrassed me way back in like episode 4 because I could not read your name. Kai's facing forward and she's leading them slowly to their deaths. She's like, oh yeah, I'll lead. How'd you get this surprise? How? Hello. Dragon for dinner. It's time. We got 4 left. It's over for all of y'all. I think I remember you. I think you're the one who gets addle-pated. Hammerhead. You know, it's actually embarrassing how quick these enemies fall and how for some reason most of them don't even let another dragon in. It's like, why? We gotta do this all one at a time? That takes the challenge out of it, I think. Ah, there we go. There's a second dragon. Also, I did use concentrate twice in a row. Don't worry about it, though. That was the extra concentrate. They don't tell you about that, though. They don't tell you about that. Concentrate 2. Here we go. Here come the dragons. Armanos X. Whew. Jin got petrified, unfortunately. But we've done it. Crimson Tower is free of bloom. If we walk up the stairs. Alright, healing point. Save point. Looking for a shortcut point too. That'd be very nice. That'd be very nice of y'all. Let's see, we got anything around here? Oh, I remember this area. Anyway, there's no shortcut, so hang on, let me go back. I got a specific team in mind for this. Let me go back. You know we had to do it to him. You only gotta bring the OGs. It's just nature. It's just how it has to be in life. Before that, we gotta say our goodbye to our pet cow. I mean, we'll come back soon. Don't worry. But you know, we might be gone for a little while. We buy the last of our items, sell the last of the stuff that we need for this big battle that we've been waiting for this whole time. Oh, wow. This whole area got opened up now that we completed. Now completely wiped out all the dragons except for the big bad. So let's do that. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever showed the description for sacrifice. Die a martyr to save friends. Colossal damage and heal party. So if this works like any other 7 Dragon game, you basically lose this character forever. Like they die, and then you cannot revive them any other way, no matter what. Like they physically cannot revive this character. In any way. I don't know if that's how that works in this game, but yeah, it's, no matter what, your character is gonna die, and I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to think, I don't think there's any exception, like, yeah, every game, you lose the character permanently, from what I remember. So yeah, not a skill I'm using, especially because how attached I get to these characters. We're not letting Nikki die like that. Especially when he just deals more damage with dual shot, probably. he's probably just dealing more with dual shot. He doesn't even need it. And he's getting better at acting natural around Soda after all this time. I get that the idea is like, oh, the samurai is very honorable and lawful and all that. And the rogue is, you know, the complete opposite. They're literally rogues, you know, they hide the shadows, they use unlawful techniques. But I'm like, dog, I don't know. Nikki might be feeling some kind of way about Soda. That's my theory, at least, my game theory. Now here we go, up the spiral. It's time. I've been waiting a long time for this, for the technically first time, but really third time considering my past 7 Dragon Let's Plays. You know how it is. You know what I mean. Niara, what's good? It's the first time we've seen you like this, though. Oh, little humans, did you really expect me not to wake up? How unfortunate for you! The wound those leftovers dealt me is healed. Did you take too long climbing all the way up, or is it just awful luck? Where's Hayes anyway? Surely can't be filmed. Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Curses! I can smell Hayes' blood all over you. Hypnos, you vex me. Very well then, this makes exterminating you all the more satisfying. We sowed your seeds on this star long ago. Many species were born and many civilizations. You've grown up well. You deserve some credit for your accomplishments. A civilization like this, feistier than the rest. You will be delicious. Oh!
How awful! A flood of dragons to the tower.
Is their boss finally shaking off that punch? What's going on? We're surrounded. Oh, come on, you two, help me out here.
With all my heart.
As well, we won't let these blighters overrun us. We're not gonna lose. Concentrate up there, guys. We'll cover you from here. See, this definitely would have had more impact if we had more characters who we met along the way who were also, you know, competent fighters. It was very focused on the main characters and then our rival guild. Do you see them, friends? Our little human seedlings covered the whole world, but not for much longer. Wahahaha! It's intriguing how very different you are from us. Joy, sorrow, hate, and anger, desire, pleasure, and jealousy, resentment, pain, fear, and of course despair. All delicious, the finest spices. Tremble helplessly or steal your resolve, humans. Either way is futile, however you want to pronounce it. Either way, you will all perish and suffer from Eden. Suffer and perish from Eden even. In a lot of ways, humans are different from the people of Hypnos in mind and heart. It makes them strong. Doris, Takahaya, and now Brewery. I have come to believe in the power of humanity.
Our opponents are totally unlike us. They're advanced but capricious and unstable. It'll take a miracle to beat dragons, but that's what I'm expecting from them. This won't be a repeat of last time, Niara.
There we go. Here come the people. Okay, we had Kingsblade, and that was it at first. I was like, we kind of need more than that. If we're looking for, you know, characters who are fighting off the dragons, we're gonna need more than these three. But okay, we at least got the speeches for everybody here.
So, people of Eisen, sons of the lion, it's time to stand. I wonder how different this would have been if we didn't complete that scenario quest.
Brewery is fighting against Niara in order to safeguard our world. To protect Eisen, we must fight to the end. Long live Duke King Sogan and Duke Rickon! Queen Cetus! If the dragons are frightening people, then I must sing. Sing to give courage. Niara, you cannot do as you like with our world. How am I supposed to carry on with all of you gone? All I have left to me are these tears of gratitude. Stop babbling. The enemy faces you. You can't worry about what lies behind. Huh, yeah, I get it. I'll win this fight so my kids and grandkids can tell the story. I'm certain they will return. It seems we must defend our people from the dragons. Whether or not we can win, we will take up our swords. My heart will be with you, praying for your safety.
Countless dragons are coming from the Crimson Tower. This is...
I can't believe it. Quickly, do anything you can to salvage.
Yes, I'll give orders below. Try to halt the damage.
I believe in you, so don't let me down.
Listen up, hunters.
Kazan can't be beaten. No matter how hard it gets, you can't give in. Brewery is up there fighting for us, so I want everyone to fight down here for them. Whoa! I hear them, the screams of humans. How fascinating that you oppose us, humans. Utterly entertaining. Enthralling. Learn the consequences of your actions! Of defying your makers. The lot of you, you'll be an appetizer for Eden. Oh, Niara appeared. All right, we got a regular Dragon Boss theme. So Niara, does it have hair? Is that round part hair? Like, it's humanoid. Like, it's humanoid looking. Looks like it kind of has a mask on. Like, I've never seen this form Niara. I don't think so. So it's like, what are you actually supposed to convey? All right, well, let's start with the business. Let's get provoke. Yeah, provoke. Let's go with paint react. Yes, yes. All right, we haven't done hide and hustle in a while. Trick react. I'm saying everything except, what is this? Yeah, I have not used that in a while. Let's start with hide. Come on, this is the fight for Eden. We got this, team. We got this. It's just gonna be that easy. Nirvana. Nirvana. Alright, got the hard words. Let's go with heated words next. Alright, let's... okay, what do we want for you? I mean, more attack would be very nice. And for you, trick react. Come on, Niara, show us what you got. No! That's the worst thing you could have shown! That's the worst thing you could have shown! Our buffs! They're all gone! We gotta at least put hard words back up. Ah! Our buffs are gone. Alright, I'm gonna have to hope that Fizz lives this round, because, Oh! Wait. That looks like a lot of damage, actually. Yeah, okay, you do not have much health. I mean, I know for a fact you got a second phase. I mean, look at this. Look at what we're doing right now. You absolutely got a second phase. Hit with the 1-2. Dual shot. Bop bop. We can basically basic attack this round. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Phase 2. Nice experience there. So, this is the end point of human civilization. A wretched mass of people wailing helplessly. Whoa! All right, let's start for real now. Let's all right, we might let Nikki hold off a turn because I'm a little worried about Fizz. Hard words. Pride. Ow. Yo, happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. We're a month early right now, but yeah, Niara's in the spirit. Niara's got the spirit. Let's see. We got hard words. Let's go with the HP. I'm feeling like we need more health. Yeah. Again, let's start with more attack. Now let's get Nikki set up. Let's go hide. Oh, it's been a while. What's up with your right arm though? Your right side of your body is all stone looking. Oh right, I know what. right, of course. They don't really explain that in this game, I guess. For any questions, please check out code VFD. Oh right, we forgot to put trick react. Alright, how are we doing? Yeah, we need, let's do Moonlit Song. More thunder. Yeah, I really forgot to put trick react. The train react. Oh! We don't miss often. We actually do not really miss attacks unless we've been blinded. That's a bit surprising. Let's go heated words. Another Nightblade. I kind of forgot, you know, this is it. We can really go in however we want to. Let's wait till next turn so we can have Angel Cage up too. Yeah. I'll probably use Seeker after this round of reacts just to make sure we can get every hit in. Never mind. Well, you know what time it is, Niara. You've seen us do this from space a few times, I'm sure. You've seen Angel Cage before. Let's get it. We're gonna go for the exhaust basic attack, though, for Nikki. Yeah, 609 damage. Unfortunately, he did go faster than Fizz. I kind of forgot about that. Be gone, be gone. We'll do another one. Another basic attack. This time, we'll go for dual shot. It's actually disgusting. It's actually abhorrent. Reprehensible damage on Nikki's end. We love to see it. We love to see reprehensible damage from Nikki. You think you've mere cattle. Don't think you've won. Do we have a third phase? I actually wouldn't be surprised if we did. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. No, that sword. Stop. Stop. He said stop. We're done playing pretend. Stop. Stop. I said stop. Stop god modding. Stop god modding. God, have I truly been destroyed by humans? Why? I'm the great seventh dragon. Roll credits. The same Niara who's crushed countless stars across the universe. This is unfathomable. Who could expect this? Humans to beat a dragon. Hey, you never played a 90s game, have you? You were created as cattle, that we might butcher you. But you to defeat us instead is impossible. This cannot be happening. Woo! We've actually done it. You know, I'm trying to figure out the right words to say. Like, y'all saw that fight, right? Y'all saw how little we did that fight, right? I'm trying to figure out how I feel about that. Like that's some code VFD shenanigans. Was I over leveled? Cause that fight was crazy quick, crazy easy. I feel like we missed a lot from Niara's skill set. Niara was feeling very prideful, but like that I'm sure that wasn't all that Niara had up its wing. But you know what? Let's just go on with the scene. We'll talk more in the credits. Have they done it?
I'll go see now.
Brewery should be back soon. Ah, bright sunny day. Can you see it, Doris? The wide blue sky, free of dragons. A world filled with so much light. Doris is like, yeah, I can see it. Ah! Mr. President! When Niara vanished, so did the bloom and the dragons. A peaceful world waited. So, you traveled around to visit with everyone. Ah, that makes sense. Everyone gathered together. I guess the other five... We'll think of the other five in the Brewery Guild. They were also holding off dragons. They were coming from inside the tower, maybe. Instead of, you know, like how Nestor and Kingsblade were holding him off outside. I think that was in the, that was where Rocket Force, pretty sure they were at. Yeah. Murals of Confederation. They defended our sleeping heroes for 3 years as the story began in earnest. That is true, that is true. Welcome back and well done. I wanted those to be the first words to hear you heard after coming back. I'll always believe in you. You taught me what it means to fight. Miros had changed. As Queen Emerald commanded, it became a shield for the world. She now leads the nation with Volg and Griff rather than hiding herself. I really wonder how this dialogue would have been if we didn't do those scenario quests. Might try my own playthrough, you know, off screen. I mean, basically, you know, whenever I decide to replay this game, where I don't do any scenario quests and see what happens then. But then I wouldn't be 100% in the game. then in my heart, I would not be 100% in the game if I don't do scenario quests. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out on my own. The Eisen Kingdom. Defeating Eclipse brought you the fame needed to bring change. To beat a true dragon is a magnificent feat, on par with your prior assistants. Because you awakened me to my duty, Eisen is now safe once again. Let us endeavor to preserve Eisen's rich history forever onward. Eisen continued on. Under King Sogan, a renaissance transpired. The bonds of fealty grew ever stronger. Marliere Archipelago. The country for only women. Rumors say still closed tight. This blessed peace. Why did I receive that gift of song? So that I might protect my people. But without you, we could not have peace. Truly, thank you. Marliere lived on. It continued to bar men from entry and protect those seeking refuge. People across the world could hear its song. The Nevin Empire. Many lost their lives to the Soul Cannon, but they press on bravely. Alright, you guys are mighty warriors. You're real heroes. Even the old man will be thrilled to see this. Thanks. But I'll keep fighting to protect Nevin, so don't take me lightly. And come back anytime. You'd make fine Roosh. The future of Nevin. After many sacrifices, the Roosh rebuilt under the new king. Next to their eccentric king, the queen seems positively reticent. What does that say? Sierra? Reticent. Pleroma. Emil's knowledge and technological expertise were critical to the victory. However, she's still grounded. You did it, Brewery. It's finally over, eh? Faro! My calculations. I didn't redid them. I was so worried! But the dragons had no more surprises. It was all okay. Wah! Faro, crying like that is no way to see them off. I'm sure we had things that kept us going till the end. There's still sorrow, confusion the world over. But it's alright. Surely everyone will stand up and move on. Anyway, you must be ready to go back to Kazan. Later in Pleroma, Emil had vanished. The scholars travel the world helping out. Their technology is put to good use rebuilding the world. And then... the Republic of Kazan. The homeland of the great president and where our journey began. Oh! Hello. Welcome back to the Republic of Kazan Brewery. You've returned at just the right time. It's a total party here. People are coming from all over to celebrate your victory. Hello. Who is that? Who's on the right? Is that our biggest fan? Yeah, I think that is. You've come through so much for our sake. We've all prayed for you. It must have been hard, but you bore it like heroes. I'm so proud. Oh, goddess, I'm sorry, but it's freezing here. Miss Marlier. Oh, you alright, Queen Sidis? If the party were Nevin, she'd have caught a cold for sure. I've been out of Marlier, but I still can't believe how many men are here. This? Oh, it's my cameo. Yeah, it's the one that you gave me. I'll wear it for the big gala. It's beautiful, and I think I've earned it. Just as I thought, Brewery Guild is truly top-notch. I'm so excited. I mean, isn't super really totally awesome? Awesome, awesome, awesome! Ow! I got so excited with my song. Who are y'all? Alright, one moment. I was trying to talk to my lovely cow. Hello? Kodamanu. I'm Kodamaru, a level 99 adventuress. If you manage to save the world, you must be pretty strong. Let me test you. Ow! Just kidding. I was like, oh, wait, a fight! I haven't saved. Yeah, you enjoyed the journey, but now what? There's always a way back to the beginning if you're looking. Welcome to adventuring. To finish the journey, good. To start another, better. Speaking of which, I better get back to looking for the Ghost Prince. Ghost Prince? I guess that's the same. You. I'm just a mysterious traveler. I sell rare items. Since you made it here, let me tell you what I call my house special. It's really quite a bargain right now. Only 100 billion million bajillion gazillion gold. Ah! Okay, just kidding. Oh, did you catch the last dungeon's name? Crimson Tower. Or screw it, moron. That's how I read it. I love stuff like this, I gotta admit. Was it actually a pun in the Japanese version? Wait, what do you mean I'm reading it wrong? I like they got custom animations for these characters. I don't know who they are or why they're still in my house, but I see this treasure chest. It's been locked. It's our treasure chest! How did it get locked? Yo, what's good? Alright, you take care of those two guests of ours. Let's see what else is in town. Hey, is that Bernard? Good to hear. Good to see you. You heard that brewery saved the world, right? I told everyone I know the good news. Hi. Thanks for saying hi, I think. Ready for a tasty meal after your exploring, something, eat a lot and sleep in. That's what I've been doing lately. All thanks to you. I wonder why you aren't doing the same. What's good, Bernard? Back at Brewery, I'm glad you're safe. It's just wonderful. I'm sure the master's watching too. We'll keep making the finest goods. He won't be disappointed. Oh, God. Oh, truly, isn't it just the happiest of days? Oh, it's just a tear. I'm so glad there's peace. We'll address the elephant, the pink elephant over there later. You guys look beat. Take a break. I couldn't be happier, although business will be terrible for a long time. Why am I still a rookie? Well, not everyone improves as fast as you know. But people will call me a veteran hunter someday. Someday, before I get too old. Oh, you finally did it. You guys are legit. Come party at Never next 7 days and 7 nights. Hey, Sierra, what's up? Looking for something? Well done. You guys are real heroes. Thanks to the thousands who gave their lives, too. It wasn't in vain. By the way, does Kazan sell some kind of charm for travelers? Jake still thinks I need to work on mine. Where are they? You don't need to work on it, Miss Ma'am. You don't at all.
Brewery, welcome home! Brewery, say hi to my brother. He's finally back. It took him long enough. Ha, don't you dare look at me like that. I'm so happy right now, and it's all thanks to you.
My sister's been praying for us all, and she prayed for you like you were her own brother.
Aw.
Oh, I'm so happy the dragons are gone. I must celebrate. If I use this yellow polka dot curtain for a tablecloth. There, isn't that lovely? Just delightful. Can we open this? No.
Congratulations, it's all thanks to you.
I had to admit, I have mixed emotions. You're a hard act to follow, but I can do it. I'll have to take you as an example, huh? Anyway, congratulations. Oh ho ho! Stop the crisis, save the world. I'm proud of you. Let me give you a title befitting of your efforts. Rowdy Brewery. Sounds pretty rugged, huh? Where was pride?
Oh, thanks.
Would've been cool if we got the guild name changed there.
Hey, nice job, back safe and sound. You guys know we were fighting on the ground at the same time. Not like the old days, we're still tough to beat, dragons or no. It really did a number back though. Hey.
Oh, Brewery, why not buy a home to celebrate your victory? I've reduced all my prices just for our heroes. Well, I think we already have a house. Isn't that what we've been having this whole time, a house? Oh, you're back, that's good. No nagging wounds? How's your temperature? Does it hurt anywhere? You finally don't have to fight, so please, rest and heal a bit. What is Queen Emerald doing here? I didn't know she was here. Hey, nobody told me you guys were leaving. I was down in the dumps because I hadn't heard anything. Guess there was no need to worry. Good work, guys. Oh, why, it's you. I knew you'd be able to pull it off. Lately, the courier guild's been carrying a lot of packages, but from now on, we'll be delivering smiles, too. Ha ha. Oh, God. My soulmates. Well, while you were fighting, I realized sometimes true love can blossom from friendship. Oh, my lovely hero, is it possible that you love me too? Together from now on, can it really be? I didn't realize, oh, my sweetheart. Now that the battle's done, will you be mine? Oh my God, we can choose? Uh-oh. Have some shame, y'all. Look, as much as I want to say no, alright, we're gonna save state right quick. Yes. What? Really? My darling, where have you been all my life? Yahoo! Sticky Daddy! Together, let's write a new page in the history of love! Hurry, do your errands, darling, I'll be waiting! Okay, if we say no. Well, now I feel like I gotta stick with the yes, because it seems like there's more than just this one scene. Wow, that's icy cold, baby. Even if you're joking, that's taking it too far. What? You're serious? Hanoi? I'm love after Hanoi. I'll find true love, no matter how long it takes. So I'm not discouraged. No, not one bit. Alright, we'll stick with yes, just to see what else happens. Hurry through the errands. Let's see the world and celebrate our birth of peace and our love. Love is wonderful. All 9 members of Brewery are taking one for the team. I hope the world is proud of us. Not for Niara, but for taking a big one for the team. I'm serious, y'all. Please, when you write us down as heroes, don't do it for Niara. Do it for Hanoi. I'm not a rookie anymore. Call me Sugar Sword Harris. Wanna see? I've really got the hang of things on my journey. Watch this. Watch the fingers. I'm blindly fast. Yeah, I know I'm good. Hidden Web Buster. Oh my God, congrats. I knew you guys could do it. I knew it. Hey, I was just gonna get across myself, you know?
Yeah, I'm not rookie anymore. People call me Gale Force Rita. The truth is, though, it's because I talk so fast. Oh, it's been a while. I'm all grown up. They call me Dreamweaver now. It's a cool name, isn't it? Rita came up with it. It's because I'm airy like a dream, though. I feel a bit self-conscious.
I don't know where the party is. It's probably where Minos is hanging, so we'll wait on that. Hey! As you wish, Majesty, I brought you to attend the festivities in person. With peace here at last, you might be able to travel from Miros more. Queen Emerald is venturing out now. Does she still need my protection? Undoubtedly. All those Lotharios about. Hang on. I've never heard that word before. A man who believes selfishly and irresponsibly in his sexual relationships with women. Ah, right. Of course.
Ah, how delightfully busy. This is the first time I've visited elsewhere. It's different from Miros, but still quite fabulous. Brewery, if you're not too busy, can you show me Kazan? Oh, don't worry, it's okay if you can't. I'll do it myself.
You guys, you think that a guy like me is tough? A great swordsman? As far as I'm concerned, you're the best in the world. No more, no less.
I won't be handling the last mission for you. Mr. Minos will see you in the palace. Will this be the last time I see you? Oh, this is so emotional.
I'm beginning letters for you in the quest office. It's a quest office, not a post office. But I'll let it slide. You're inspiring people all over the world. We're very grateful. Okay, I'm really hoping that we don't have new dialogue everywhere. You know, if we go to Miros, will all NPCs there have new dialogue too? I hope not.
Ah, back so soon. I was waiting. Finally, we fulfilled the president's wish.
Thanks in no small part to your artwork. Nicely done, guys. It's a bother, but I have to admit, you're the #1 guild. Sheesh, you get cocky, and before you know it, it's back to square one.
Pretty rough, huh? I guess you've earned a smile from me.
Ah, Gimbu smile. Ah, you guys are amazing. I want to be like that someday. No, right now, I'll prove I can do it by myself.
I'm starting a new guild. I'll give it my all. Not just me, but lots of kids admire you. We'll do you proud. Brewery, you're safe. Actually, we were all fighting down here, too. You were fighting hard, so we had to, too. That's what I told myself. But seriously, you gotta come drinking now, eh? It'll be fun.
Welcome back, Brewery. I remember when I first saw you. I remember when I saw you, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Now you're the hunters, but look in your eyes hasn't changed. I'm sure the president saw it too. That's why he put his faith in you. I could talk to you a lot longer, but I'm afraid you have people to see. Minos is waiting for you in the palace. Get a move on. All right, I forgot to go into the inn. Let's see what y'all gotta say. Oh, and Bassoon Inspire here, and hey, is that Zima the gourmet? Oh, a fine day indeed. About the so-called true dragon. Can you tell me again in detail? I want to see if you're telling the whole truth. Oh. Rin, where are you? I told you not to wander around like that. Hey, you guys seen Rin? I know we should have stuck close together. Man, it's exactly what I worried might happen. Oh, no. Psych, I gotcha. Quit looking so glum and start celebrating. As we hoped. I'm ever been able to heal anxious hearts. But it seems you took care of that for me. Well done, all. Well, come, let's give you a hot meal and a fluffy futon. Oh, you just people to meet first? Get to it, then. A triumphant feast for the heroes. Surely they'll have some excellent dishes here. I'll be on the lookout. And you, come to Isaac sometime. Don't forget to bring me something. Wait, is this where this might be where we're supposed to be? Well, no, they said to talk to Minos. So, okay, well, first let's go up here. So many people are in there that it's hard to relax. Oh, hi. Welcome back, Brewery. Thanks for smashing up those dragons. Now I can relax with no worries whatsoever. 3 cheers! Nice work destroying the true dragon Niara. Our dream realized. Oh, God, hang on. Our dream realized. You've shown me that it's possible. Reforming Eisen won't be easy, but I'll keep at it till it's done. In Eisen, we see that hardship is an investment. We were much worse off than we were before the dragons, but I find myself happier. Have you cashed in on your investment as well, heroes? Haha, enjoy yourselves.
Oh, a momentous feat. Eisen rejoices with thee. All around the world, I've heard the same words. Well done, well done.
A Highland King's in the next room? Oh, should I quit stuffing my face with these crumpets? But if I stop, maybe I'll look weird. Oh dear, but what if? Welcome back, Brewery. 3 cheers for you. Do you have any dishes that broke worrying about you? You have to come eat here to make it up. No, really, promise me. The peace at last. Ah, you. I admit I passed out waiting for you. Don't blame me. The whole town, no, the whole world's partying. Nice job, guys. Just what you were hoping for. When you're done glad handing, come back. It's all I mean tonight. Alright, so before we go in the main office, let's see if we actually can leave town at all. Oh, don't leave just yet. Okay, good. Because I was like, don't tell me everyone has new dialogue. Because I will go do it. I would go take a world tour to see all dialogue. Look, I'm trying to do as much as I can for any given game that I play. I try to give 100%. This peacetime might be a bit boring, but I'm still glad. Hooray for boredom! I frown all the time. It's just who I am. But for today only, I'll loosen up a bit. Yeah, just call me Smiley. Oh, you know what? Haven't seen a particular person. Hold up. Oh, we can't actually go see him. We can't. Our hidden merchant back here. Is he standing there? Oh, are you here? Is that you? Honestly, the second part is even better. You see. Are you talking about the post game? Ow. Ow. How unusual. I tried to enter, but... Oh, I see. This is what it's called a shop. I have never been in a town before. What a crowd of people. I wonder where Spy is off to.
You came back, Brewery, and you're safe. It's really wonderful that you made it. I was so worried. I know you promised to be back safe and sound. And everyone knows Brewery keeps their word.
Whoops. Alright, we've talked to everyone outside of the main hall. Have you talking to everyone else in town? I got something to say. Thank you. No problem. Hey, Rin Faro. No, Wari Faro. You did good. I made a few words, but you did really good. It was a long and terrible battle. Too long for some. We've seen so much pain and suffering during the war. But time heals all wounds, and given enough time, these will heal as well. Minister Menas is waiting for you inside. I know he's been a bit stricty lately. He's just had a lot on his mind as the acting head of the country. Well, go on in. Show a cheerful face. Oh, I'm so tired. But I feel good that it's all over, too. When you're working hard for high stakes, there's a kind of fun. But peace is best. I had so much back sleep to catch up on. Oh, we've been through a lot together. But this just sweetens the feeling of victory. Don't you guys feel the same way, too? This is finally I can sleep. Mr. President, we finally fulfilled your dream. Can you see it? The world you loved filled with joy. President Doris. What's good, y'all?
Everyone in Palermo has been patting me on the head. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I kind of enjoyed it. So let me pass on some of the acclaim to Brewery, our heroes. Pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat.
Oh, we're all here. We strove mightily that this day might come. We couldn't give up. Everyone must have worked really hard, very hard. When I think about it, I can't help but marvel. People are amazing. Alright, that was everyone, right? Yeah, we did real good. The Menas is waiting inside. And a long battle. We've talked to everybody. Alright, Menas, let's make it quick. We apparently got a date waiting. I didn't mean to go on a date with Hanoi Menas. I really didn't. On that day, the president decided to form an anti-dragon force. He selected you, and I did not understand. There are many more experienced guilds. You were nothing special. Nevertheless, he picked you. Then came the raid and his death. After 3 years, it's a bit easier to talk about. The world was racing towards destruction. I stopped by errands many times to check on you. Did you know that? And when you woke up, I asked you to prove the president right. You rushed us in there. It worked out, though. To my surprise, you did, and did more than that. You become heroes like the president. No, even greater. However, I still consider you hunters of Kazan first and foremost. The world needs a force of help to help it rebuild. And even with the dragons vanquished, perilous dangers still persist. Brewery, you are the world's leading hunter guild. Continue to adventure for the people of Eden. But for now, you've done quite a job. I can allow you a break. With that, I declare mission fulfilled. Vision of the future, mission complete. Thank you, Brewery. Brewery. The guild that saved Eden. Even today, odds are they're still out on a quest somewhere. I should read that. I need to reread that. Look, this is important. The guild that saved Eden. Even today, odds are they're out on a quest somewhere. Ah! Yeah! 7th Dragon DS, baby! Main story complete. Look at Will, look at him go, look at him go! Game development, Image Epoch, director Kazuya Nino. There's Nikki, there's our goat, Nikki and Dirk. Our goats, Nikki and Dirk. I see Dirk took up the bow for a bit. There he is, Soda doing it to him. Oh man, the third 7th Dragon game I complete on the channel, the first one in the series. I gotta say, this game was so different from the rest. Hey, Cider! I'm not sure. Yeah, Mota is the character designer's name. Yes. I was also talking about Mon-Yu earlier. There's Yuzo Koshiro, Yuzo Goat Shiro. Kai, oh, and of course we got Megane. Let's not forget, Megane did have his moment in the spotlight. And there's Sasha and Shades, of course, and Jin. We used 3 healers. I love all the healers' designs. They are all really good. Sorry, the 4th healer, for not using you. Like, I'll use you on my next personal run. Ah, Princess Fizz, the classic. I love all the princess designs too. They're pretty cool. But wow, this game, yeah, I was not sure what to expect when going in the whole time. Hey, I tell. Okay, these characters do look pretty chibi. Now, in this style right here, this is like the Mon-Yu style I was talking about. I was like, they are super chibi. But this is like the only way the characters are drawn in Mon-Yu, it looks like. In translation, Jeff Embry. Sega! Yeah, 7th Dragon DS. This game was a lot more fun than I was expecting. I knew it was going to be a fun game. It's a 7th Dragon game, but you know, it's very different from the other games in the series. I hope that's not it for the credits. I had a lot to say. Alright, that's it. No, wait! I had so much more to say! I was just thinking... okay, hopefully there's no dialogue here, but yeah, just... Wow, this was just such a fun ride, actually. Like, despite all the breaks I ended up having to take, despite all that, it was a lot of fun. And, you know, I feel like, and yeah, of course, we got post-game to do, so I'll probably talk more in the post-game credits. But, you know, was that really all? Was it? But that was it for 7th Dragon DS, the main story of it. What a fun and exciting, just amazing game, actually. I really liked this game. It's crazy how much more my opinion went up after I completed every quest I could. Just going around the world, completing every quest, going through all these side dungeons. I was like, wait, this is just actually really fun. I like exploring in games. I just like exploring in general. So, you know, I guess I shouldn't have been too surprised. I just really enjoyed the whole exploring the whole world and doing all these side dungeons part of the game. Just wow, yeah, this was a great game. I really like it. Like, I still might prefer 2020. I might, but it's very close. It's very close. I don't know if I prefer 2020 or 2022. Like, on one hand, I kind of just lump them together, cause other than the UI updates, you know, and the animation updates and stuff, it's the same world, same characters, same game. I mean, there's some new characters, but you know what I mean. I kind of see them as a bundle. Like, if they were to ever, you know, port or remake the 2020 duology, I'm sure they would bundle them in one game. You know what I mean? Like, they're that close. But anyway, this is a great game. I'll see y'all possibly next week to start the post game. At the earliest next week, yeah. And, you know, if that's not your alley, if doing post game is not your alley, then this is it for y'all. Thank you for joining me all this time, whether you were here since the start, episode 1, if you joined in the middle, or if you just came to watch this final episode here. Either way, I appreciate your company. I appreciate your presence. But that is it for me. So till then,